That eye-catching, wriggling splash of color squirming on a snail's body isn't decoration or some kind of fantasy magic. It's a nightmare no snail ever wants to face, known as the double-brooded liver fluke. The snail's brain has been completely hijacked. Technically, it's still alive, but in reality, it exists as a full-on zombie snail. It all starts when a bird drops a so-called biological bomb onto the ground, unknowingly luring the snail over. What the snail doesn't realize is that hidden inside its favorite snack are the eggs of this terrifying parasitic fluke. Once inside the snail's body, the eggs hatch incredibly fast, within just 6 hours, and immediately begin their rampage. First stop, the snail's reproductive system. Why? Because this prevents the snail from wasting energy on laying eggs or mating. In other words, the parasite forces its host to devote 100% of its energy to keeping it alive. Next, the parasites move on to the snail's head tentacles, causing them to swell grotesquely. The snail can no longer retract them. From a distance, these two tentacles pulse and flash with bright colors, making them highly visible and impossible to miss. And yes, this is all part of the plan. Normally, snails are nocturnal creatures, staying hidden during the day to avoid predators. But an infected snail does the exact opposite. It ventures out into the most exposed areas in broad daylight, becomes unusually active, and crawls up to 3 times faster than normal. As if that weren't enough, the parasite even compels the snail to climb to high, conspicuous spots, perfect for catching a bird's attention. Snails aren't typically a bird's favorite meal, but those violently throbbing tentacles, they look exactly like plump, juicy caterpillars, and no bird can resist that temptation. Once a bird swallows the snail, the double-brooded liver fluke has won. The parasites latch onto the bird's intestinal walls, quickly mature, and lay massive numbers of eggs. Those eggs are then released with the bird's droppings, landing back on the ground, ready to begin yet another chilling cycle of parasitic control.